we go. Quick look into the creative process. Working on the canvas that is the Dark Souls character creator. Naturally, I have this sped up. I'm sure you don't want to see a video that takes like an hour of me just creating a character. As you can see, I go through all the options. Try to make this character look as gorgeous as possible. Yeah. Amazing. There we go, almost done. A few final touches here and there, some color changes, and hair. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. There we have it. Slavius, our legacy character. And with that, give him a couple spins here for demonstration. And then we'll leave it at that and roll the intro.
In the age of ancients, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of grey crags, arch trees, and everlasting dragons. But then there was fire, and with fire came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then from the dark they came and found the souls of lords within the flame. Nito, the first of the dead. The Witch of Izalith and her daughters of Chaos. Gwyn, the Lord of Sunlight, and his faithful knights. And the furtive pygmy, so easily forgotten. With the strength of lords, they challenged the dragons. Gwyn's mighty bullets peeled apart their stone skins. The witches weaved great firestorms. Nito unleashed a miasma of death and disease. And Seath, the Scaleless, betrayed his own, and the dragons were no more. Thus began the Age of Fire. But soon the flames will fade, and only dark will remain. Even now, there are only embers. And man sees not light, but only endless nights. And amongst the living are seen carriers of the accursed dark side. Yes, indeed.
Yes,
The dark
indeed.
sign brands the undead. And in this land, the undead are corralled and led to the north. Where they are locked away to await the end of the world. This is your fate.
I'm sorry, I'm not that hungry, buddy. Thanks, Oscar. Alright. Here we go. And then halfway through that, I had the realization my mic was off. So I lost all of my intro comments. So here we go. We are starting a new playthrough in Dark Souls with the intention of going all the way through. Casual play. I started with a thief, and I chose the fire bombs as my starting item. I'll show you why in a minute. But yeah, the goal is going to be to just upload, a little bit every day to try to make it through an entire game here, because I realize on my channel I don't have any actual full playthroughs, so I love these details that they put into the game. Hey buddy. Alright. This guy, a little foreshadowing, we'll see him in a bit. Maybe not in this episode, but we'll see him later. Okay, and off we go. Gonna be talking a little bit about some of the things I really, really love about this game. Some of the details. This big one right here. If you look up here in the top. Hey, look who's that? Look who that friendly guy is. Man. Doesn't he just look nice? Most of these games, a lot of times you can see things before you can get an idea of what's going to happen. Oh my. He did a different attack. Take that. And there we go. we got our first weapon. This is great. No, it's like super heavy and I can't properly wield it right now. It requires 46 strength. But you can start the game off with a pretty decent weapon for strength. Pretty fun one. You know, the opening here. You're meant to just come and run by and avoid the first fight. You know, but they put in ways that you can defeat him, and they reward you for doing so. The details like that make this game truly great. There we go. Got our bandit's knife. Got our target shield, our parry shield. And off we go. To exit the asylum. Now, somebody suggested that I do some of the voices for this game that I do in, like, whenever I'm playing like Pathfinder or tabletop role-playing games. That'll probably come up at some point. We'll see how that goes. But first, let's just get off the first couple of intro videos. You can't fool me, game. I know all of your tricks.
Oh, you. You're no hollow.
Hi, Oscar.
Thank goodness. I'm done for, I'm afraid. I'll die soon, then lose my sanity. I wish to ask something of you. You and I, we're both undead.
Right.
Hear me out, will you?
Okay.
Regrettably, I have failed in my mission, but perhaps you can keep the torch lit. There is an old saying in my family, "Thou who art undead art chosen, and thine exodus from the undead asylum maketh pilgrimage to the land of ancient lords. When thou ringeth the bell of awakening, the fate of the undead thou shalt know." Well, now you know, and I can die with hope in my heart. Oh, one more thing. Here, take this. An Estus flask, an undead favorite. Oh, and this. Now I must bid farewell. I would hate to harm you after death. So go now, and thank you.
Thank you, Oscar. I'm sorry you got smashed in here through that roof by that demon that I just killed. Darn shame. Parry. Here we go. Taking care of the last few things. There's really nothing up here for me to do at this point, having killed the boss already. You're in my way. And now I have an arrow in my back. Ow. There. as I've said, here we go. Casual legacy run. This will probably be the character that I carry through when I play through the game of Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3. Also, you can hear that big guy down there stomping. A little bit of foreshadowing for people who are explorers. You know, the remastered version really does look pretty good. Like some of the small details, like adding these the motion to these plants and stuff, it's pretty good. Nice touch. I've been having fun with it. Been having a lot of fun with the online portion. I've got videos coming up for those with my dragon playthrough, where I'm restricting myself to soul level 1 and using only the dragon bare fists.
Only in the ancient legends it is stated that one day an undead shall be chosen. To leave the undead asylum in pilgrimage to the land of the ancient lords. Lordran.
Lordran. Here we go. And this is a casual playthrough. Oh, I didn't mean to leave. We're going to need 24 strength, I believe, for what I intend. I'll have that soon enough. But first...
Well, what do we have here? You must be a new arrival. Let me guess. Fate of the undead, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, you're not the first. But there's no salvation here. You'd have done better to rot in the undead asylum. But too late now. Well, since you're here, let me help you out. There are, actually, 2 bells of awakening. One's up above in the undead church.
You don't
The
say.
other is far, far below, in the ruins at the base of Blight Town. Ring them both, and something happened. Brilliant, right? Not much to go on, but I have a feeling that won't stop you. So, off you go. It is why you came, isn't it? To this accursed land of the undead?
Well, something like that.
Ah, your face. You're practically hollow. But
No, don't say it like that.
Hollow could solve quite a bit. What? Restoring your humanity?
Yeah.
Well, there are a few ways to go about it. Collect it bit by bit from corpses. Or you can butter up a cleric and get yourself summoned. And the quickest way, although I'd never do it, is to kill a healthy undead and pillage its humanity. Coveting thy neighbor is only human, after all. What are you? Don't try anything clever. You might regret it.
Hey, calm down, buddy. Calm down. One of the things that I love here is we're just dropped off in the middle of this place. And, right away, they intend for you to go up this way. Which I'll do here in a little bit. But there are some things we can get out of the way. Some preparations. We're gonna be going down this way. Now it's not intended for you to go and do anything over here, but they leave a couple of really convenient items that you can pick up right away. Too soon. Okay. Come over here, buddy. Come over here. Yeah, that's it. There we go. Goodness. As you can see, they don't intend for you to go this way. Also, I'm just kind of dicking around, so... I think I'll just go do the regular run, pick up the items that I want, and then we'll be off on our merry way. Here we go. Retrieve my stuff. Off. There we go. So that's a much easier way to deal with those guys. And you can essentially deal with all of them that way. Come on, buddies. Ugh. That's what happens when you miss your parries. Uh-oh. I need you to get out of this corner here. There we go. Okay, that works too. I'm gonna waste all my Estus. Oh. Ugh. big ones are a little bit harder to knock off, but... Come on, buddy. There we go. You just gotta trick them a little bit. The most important item in the game, the binoculars, of course. Let's take a look. We can see the wall, we can see some buildings down here. And if we come over here, this section right here, with that big tree, we're actually going to be going to the base of that tree before the end of all this. I'm fairly certain that that tree is the Great Hollow. One of the things that makes this first game stand out amongst the games is the interconnectivity of the world. Yeah, sorry buddy, no time for your oh crap, I'm stuck in the tombstones. Okay. I'm gonna say no time for your shenanigans. Okay.
Hello there. I believe we are not acquainted. I am Petrus of Thoroland. Have you business with us? If not, I'd prefer to keep a distance, if possible.
Hey Petrus, you scumbag.
Hello there. I realize that I have requested that we retain our distance. But I also want you to know that it is not meant in ill will.
I'm sure.
Take this as a token of peace. No, go ahead. It's for you. Oh my. Oh, I know. How about this? I have to await my companions here anyway. So what if I were to teach you some miracles? Would that please you? Very well.
Yes, teach me your miracles. And give me that gesture.
Now, only their ultimate effectiveness will be determined by your efforts and your faith.
Miracles.
Come again. The effective... Oh, I will teach you miracles. My companions are Milady and her young knights. She is young, but burdened by an undead mission. We are her defenses, to keep her from harm. An undead mission? Regrettably, I cannot share that with you.
Oh, sure you
You
can.
are my pupil. Perhaps if you show your faith. Very well. I can surely tell you, of all people,
Yes,
undead
of
clerics
course.
are given a mission to seek kindling. Kindling is the art of feeding bonfires with humanity. Through kindling, we shall one day be granted magnificent powers. Come again.
Magnificent powers. Alright. Also, we'll probably be talking about various things throughout the playthrough. is a very loose thing. If anybody wants me to talk about anything in particular, anybody that's watching this or hearing this, please feel free to let me know. I'll do what I can to cover the topics. Lloyd's talismans. Those will be useful for a very particular thing. Okay, and before we wrap up, I'm gonna get the last few things. And then next time, she cannot speak. And then next time, we will head up through the Undead Berg. Yeah, let's go ahead and pick up all the items. All the items. Okay. One of the benefits to starting as a thief, I'll show you right here, is the thief starts with the master key in his possession, and he doesn't have to pick it as his class gift or as his gift. It's just a class perk. So he can start off by opening gates and getting access to areas that he really shouldn't be in at this point. We'll take a look at those places later.
Well, this is unusual. And more importantly, you're free. How on earth?
And you're right here.
I shouldn't cry. I'm Rickett of Vinay.
Right there.
Established smith. Look at me now. Can you believe it? Have you? Oh no. It's safe here. Can't bear the thought of going hollow out there. Although, I must admit, there's not much to occupy myself. How about this? I could forge your weapons, albeit with rather minimal tools. I'll show you what made me the best in Vinay.
You can do that. You can also get some early level sorceries here. I'll be on
Come
that
back soon. Smithing
a bit later. First equip a tool that almost nobody uses, the dark sign. Excuse me. There we go. I'll need that. Those will be useful for much later. We're not going to worry about that for now. It's a ghost. Calm down. There we go. Just run straight across here. And then use my item. A Firekeeper soul. Each Firekeeper is a corporeal manifestation of her bonfire, and a draw for the humanity which is offered to her. Her soul is gnawed by infinite humanity, and can boost the power of precious Estus Flask. That last ability, that's what we're here for. There we go. Oh, and somebody kindled that bonfire. Convenience. So next time, we're gonna tackle that. The Undead Berg. So, here we go. Let's see if we can keep this up. That's it for episode 1. See you guys later.